Okay, I think we are ready to go. Good morning, everyone. How are you today? Can I just see maybe a hi or a chat? Or just turn on your camera and then wave your hand like,
Hi.
Morning, everyone.
hello, who is this Bridget? Or Brigitta? That's my first time to hear a name like this, Brigitta. Okay. Oh, I'm seeing new faces. New faces, new faces.
You don't have to use virtual background if it looks bad, by the way.
Yeah, like also my computer doesn't support a virtual background. Okay. How are you today? Fine. hope you enjoyed the sessions yesterday. Today we have a session only our class, and like yesterday it was a session with everyone, right? So I have a game that I want to play with you, a kind of quiz game, but very easy. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, can you go with this one? Can anyone answer this? Who dies first, or who dies if he pushes the stone from up the? If you push the stone, who is going to die? You can chat your answer in the chat box. Jonathan said D. Okay, let's hear from others. C. No one. We will come back to no one. C. What about the others? C. Seems like many people are saying C. 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 Okay, 1 more minute for the rest to answer. But I'm seeing lots of C's. Now I also think it's C. Why is everyone saying C? C, D, and then B. Okay. I see lots of C's, so I'll just pick a random name. Then you explain why you say C. Let me go with Andrew. Andrew, why did you pick C? You can turn on your mic.
Yeah, I pick C because if E pushes the stone, there's like a small gap there for the head of the D, so it won't get crushed. And then the spike will go down to C, like that.
Then the spike.
Or it's either C or E.
E.
Because the ball can turn back to E.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's a great answer, because again the question did not ask who dies first or something like that. It's just asking who dies, so we can say both, right? C and E.
Yeah.
Okay, from your answer, yeah, C and E. And then who said C and D? It's Michelle.
Because like isn't there's a square thing, right? Like the slope between E and D, it has the. I don't think the gap in the stone that E pushes will land exactly on D, so that I think D is going to be crushed. then C is going to die because it's gonna keep rolling, and then the stone, it's gonna
Okay.
and the stone will kill E because it goes back, I think.
Oh, that's why your last answer you now say C, D, E, right?
Yeah, because I heard Andrew's explanation about E and like, oh yeah.
What about A and B? Is there anyone who choose A and B? No one. Oh, there's someone. NG. Why B?
I don't know. I just purely guess.
I think B and E B and A they are safe here.
Because I think if the ball that E pushes actually hits the, what do you say? I think there's a possibility the rock can hit B.
Oh yeah, so you're saying the rock, yeah, but it makes sense because if we check the rock for E, his rock is kind of small because there's a hole. So maybe this rock is not heavy enough to pull the stone here to the opposite direction. So the stone can go to B. Yeah. And then last answer from Hartanto. You said no one. Why no one?
Because I think the stone is same weight, have the same weight, so it will not die.
I don't understand. Can you speak a little bit louder?
I think the stone have the same weight, so the sea will not die.
It's actually lighter since it has less mass.
So the stone will just land away.
Yes.
Yeah, but if we see here, maybe the stone can just roll down and then it stop on top of D. I don't know. Okay, so this is our game. Let me stop sharing. For those who did not turn on their videos, I just hope that you are awake, you are not sleeping. Maybe you can just show me by a reaction. If you check on your screen, there's option for reaction. So you can do something like this or something like this. Aha, thank you. I saw one sharp. Okay. Another one. Okay, so guys, today we are going to talk about where am I and graduate profiles, which is going to be taught by our freshman leaders that we have right now. I think you already know everyone, right? Millennia, Armand, and Madeline. And for me, I think you all know me. Blessing once again. And then we have, oh, I see a new face, if I'm not mistaken. Putra, Ari Putra. Hello, Ari Putra. Oh, I think he's still trying to connect. So I'll give the floor to our freshman leaders to continue with our materials for today. And when they are explaining, guys, feel free to ask questions. You can just put in the chat box or you can turn on your mic. Feel free. It's only us here. So no need to worry about maybe lecturers or whoever. Feel at home. Jonathan, where's Jonathan? Jonathan, I think you went to toilet. But it's okay. I'll give the floor to our freshman leaders.
One of our FL just disappeared.
Okay, let's start. Okay, hi guys. Good morning. So now we will discuss about graduate attributes exploration. So welcome to Venusian community. So if you are Venusian, you will get Venusian first 24 graduation target. The hope is that in 2024, you guys can attend graduation and continue your careers, whether you will become employees, become entrepreneur, or continue your studies to a higher level.
Melania, sorry to disturb. I think your sound is not really clear. Do you have like earpiece?
Oh,
Yeah. I think maybe if you try using the earpiece, it will be better. There's a sound coming from your background, I think.
it's not mine.
Oh, it's not yours. Oh, so everyone, guys, can you please mute your mics? Yeah, thank you, everyone. I think now everyone is on mute. I'll mute mine, then you continue.
Okay. Okay, so 2024 is your graduation target. So the hope is that in 2024, you guys can attend graduation and continue your careers, whether you will become employees, entrepreneurs, or continue your studies to a higher level. So the following is the journey map for freshman learning at Venus University. Undergoing the first year program helps freshmen survive in year one to be able to adapt to the new environment and system, which is the transition from high school to campus. And here are the student development stages at Venus University. So for year one, it is for adaptation, knowing self, potential, and knowing what to aim for. For year two is for you to have survived in the first year and started exploring both academic lectures and non-academics by taking on several student roles. For year three, visualization to get out to show your abilities through an enrichment program. Year four, the completion of the final project, successful gain experience on campus, and successfully take a bachelor's degree and go directly to the community. All academically lectures, minor, streaming, electives, enrichment programs are in accordance with the curriculum according to the program. And there are several track enrichment programs that can be followed, such as internship, entrepreneurship, research, community development, or study abroad. For more information, please scan the QR code. In soft skills, there is a development program to hone the attributes in Venus graduate attributes for the development of employability and entrepreneurship skills. There are many center facilities that can provide support services for the smoothness of studies to graduate on time. Maybe someone has asked if he just entered, but has been asked to think about a career. But as you learn in the podcast, if it doesn't start now, when will it be? And you guys must remember that there are graduation requirements. But we need to remember that there are Venus graduate attributes. So what is Venus graduate attributes? It is the quality or skills that must be developed when studying in university that will support students and will support your future career achievement. So here are 9 new attributes that have been developed according to the vision of business, which have just been adapted to the needs in the field. So these 9 attributes are wrapped in business value in its spirit. And it is hoped that 2 out of 3 graduates can work at a global company or become entrepreneurs who can carry out the fostering and empowering society. So the difference between the graduate attributes at business and other campuses is the perspective on their application. So global standard technical competencies are the core of all attributes to develop related to scientific fields, supported by 8 other attributes. So global standard technical competencies have meaning that the ability to fulfill or pass all courses that is according to the academic curriculum, which will be reflected in the GPA. Next one is digital and technology fluency. It means that the ability to interpret information and communicate ideas effectively and ethically in digital connected world, use relevant technology to construct meaning and to create something. This means that Venusians have to be able to interpret digital information and communicate it with appropriate technology. Next one is applied management skills. This means that a practical ability to build effective communication and to show excellent work through structured and systematic planning and organizing. Also means that applicative basic skills to communicate effectively and make management plans. Next is critical and creative thinking. This means that ability to generate, evaluate, and analyze information, clarify concepts and ideas, seek possibilities, act and reflect, consider alternatives, and solve problems. Also means that how to process, evaluate, analyze to solve problems, not only understanding the problems that occur, but also looking for alternative solutions and taking action to solve the problems. Next is adaptability. This means that the willingness and ability to make appropriate cognitive, behavioral, and effective responses to uncertain and novel situations. So you have to survive in any conditions.
So initiative is the behavior characterized by self-starting, proactive, and persistence in overcoming barriers and setbacks. So when you enter university, it's completely normal. Expect your teachers and your friends to be the ones that give you all the assignments to you, giving you all the instructions in detail, and you can't expect them to be the ones that notice that you of just staying silent because other people can't read your mind. Next slide. Growth mindset basically means that you need to learn and grow from your mistakes and listen to other people's opinions instead of thinking that you're always right and that you're already in your full potential. You need to be always open to other people's feedback. Next slide. Collaboration. Collaboration is a process through which parties who see different aspects of a problem can constructively explore their differences and search for solutions that go beyond their own limited vision of what is possible. This basically means that you must be willing to work together with other people that are different from you and be willing to share opinions and learn from each other so that you can be able to do problem solving. Next. Social awareness. Social awareness is the ability to take the perspective of and empathize with others from diverse backgrounds and cultures, to understand acceptable social and ethnic norms, and to recognize family, school, and community resources and support. This basically means that you need to be able to put yourself in other people's shoes. It's basically like emotional intelligence. You need to be able to understand other people's feelings and their opinions on something instead of being close-minded and focusing on how you feel about something. Next. So, oh yeah. Yeah, so basically how you can optimize yourself and grow these traits to make you into a good graduate is by joining these kind of activities. Like for example, you can join seminars, you can volunteer yourself to be a lab assistant, and you can also join student organization or events like being the panitia or what you call it, such as like the freshman leader, so that you can learn new soft skills that are outside of what is in the textbook. Next. If you want to read more about it, you can scan the QR code. Next. So after listening to all of this, what should you do next? Next slide. Okay, so after you have all this knowledge, well, first you need to have the knowledge, like for example, in accounting, you need to be able to understand the materials. And then next, aside from what is in the textbook, you need to also develop your soft skills, like for example, communication skills, teamwork, leadership skills. And lastly, you also need to develop your attitude. Like you must be able to work with others instead of working by your own. You must be able to be nice to others and listen to your seniors, for example. And these three are traits of what we call top talent. Next slide. So after you already have all these traits, all you need to do is just when you graduate, you can either choose to continue further your studies by taking master degrees. You can also start your own business, or you can work in another person's company. Next slide. Are you ready to start your journey? That's the end of the explanation of the materials. So Arman will explain the assignments.
Yeah, so you have two assignments here.
Before we go, maybe we can open for questions. Is there any question, guys, or any slide that you think you did not really see nice? We can go back and then try to figure out together.
You can also download the slides from Binus Maya, by the way.
Oh yeah, the PPT, they are also available on Binus Maya. So in Binus Maya, you go to your schedules, then you check graduate.
There's the initiative part. What's wrong with the initiative part?
For the initiative part, Madeline, can you go to the initiative part? You are on mute.
Yeah, okay. So initiative basically means that you need to be able to be proactive and be the one that start things. Like, for example, unlike high school where teachers will chase you around if you don't do assignments, for example, or if you have bad grades, they'll be the one that offer you projects to improve your grades, for example. In university, you can't expect your lecturers to do that for you. If you have any problems with your materials or with any of the courses, you need to be the one that be the one that approach the lecturer like, I don't understand this, can you re-explain? Or if you still don't understand, when you already ask the lecturer, you need to you can go to the student service and ask for a mentor's help, or you can also get help outside of the campus. This also applies to group work. If you don't understand the assignment or what you're supposed to do, you can't just stay silent because you don't know what to do, and then like in the last minute you say, I haven't done any work because I don't understand. You need to ask your other teammates like, can you help me on this? Or maybe if they don't give you any jobs because you were silent in the discussion, you need to be the one that asks, hey, is there anything that I can do? That's pretty much it, see, about being in initiative.
Yeah.
Is that clear?
Thank you, Madeleine. If you understand, nice guys, initiative in general, when we talk about initiative, we talk about bringing new ideas, starting something new, right? But here in particular, we are talking of initiative at campus. So like what Madeleine said, at campus, you need to be initiative by yourself. Let me give you an example. If your lecturer explains something in class and then the lecturer asks, is there a question? And everyone keeps quiet, it means you all understand. So if you don't understand, then you must initiate the question and answers. You must ask, oh, I don't understand this one. Oh, can you repeat again this one? That's the initiative we're talking of. So finding ways to initiate or to start on what you don't understand. Madeleine also gave an example of working in groups. Sometimes in groups, people can be just quiet in groups and you don't even know what's your task, what are you supposed to do. So it's your responsibility, it's your duty to initiate those conversations. Guys, so we are at this stage now. So who is doing which, who is doing this part, what can we do now, when is the submission, blah 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 blah. So we are just saying, as a university student, you must be responsible of whatever you do, because right now you are coming from high school, right? Maybe the system in high school, it allows your teacher to be reminding you almost everything. Maybe it allows your parents to keep on reminding you, no, now it's time to study, now it's time to do this. But now as a university student, you must be initiative in whatever you do. You plan your things by your own, because there's no one you need to wait for to tell you now it's the right time to study for the exam. Now is the right time to submit the assignment. So that's basically what initiative is all about. I hope you all understand. Is there any other question? That's how it begins to be initiative. You can also start by asking me, initiate a question, or Madeleine. So if there are no questions, then I'm happy, because it shows that people understand, right? Thumbs up if you understand.
Okay.
Perfect.
Cool.
Okay,
I'll
so
explain the assignments then.
yeah, we'll go to the next materials. I'll give Armand the floor.
Okay,
By
so
the way, they should scan the barcode to fill the assignment.
yeah.
The first assignment.
Okay, for the assignment, let me also explain a little. For the assignments, these assignments, it's due today. So like right now, I think we have enough time. After our explanations, then you can start doing your assignment. Or if you wanna do it later, it's okay. We'll also give you that flow. But make sure by today, I'll check again time, when is it due, but I think it's around 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. by today, you must complete this assignment. Arman, the floor is to you.
Okay. Yeah, as I said, there was 2 assignments. The first one was making a plan, and the other one is this one. It's the 16th personality test one. It's basically to find out what kind of personality you are in 16 types. So you are supposed to do 2 things in the second assignment, which is do the personality test, and the second one is to write your feedback, like a reflective writing on that one. Notes on how to do this. You shouldn't think about it. Just use your guts. Be honest. And can you move the slide to slide 3, please? Next one. Yes, this one. Yes, and yeah, there are no right or wrong answers. Just the moment you see the questions, answer the way you think is right. So can we skim through the website for a moment, please? The next slides. Next one. Yeah, there are 2 ones. There's the Indonesian and there's the English one. You can do whichever you want. Yeah, the website is like this. And that's really only it. So yeah, I can sort of explain why this is important, because if you want to know what you like, if you want to know what your preference is, first you need to know who you are, right? If you don't know who you are, like, you won't know what you're going to do wrong later down the line. So it's better to know what sort of preferences you like, because surprisingly, we don't actually know who we are. So this is like one easy way to figure out who we are, like figure out our tendencies, our preferences, our likes and dislikes too. So this is a good task to find that. Yes, and that's really it.
So basically, just to add on what Armand is saying, reflective, it's not about what you want, because usually on reflective surveys, they ask, the idea is trying to find what stage are you, what do you know so far, who you are, like what Armand is saying. It's about who you are, because let me give you an example. I once did this reflective survey. It was asking about leadership styles. It was a reflective for leadership styles. So the questions were asking questions like, are you good at delegating tasks? And to be honest, at that time, I was not really good, but I wanted to be good at delegating tasks. So if you see a question like that one, and you really know that, right now I'm not good, better to be honest with yourself, not saying I'm good because you want to be good. You understand what I'm saying? So when you are doing reflective, try to be as honest as possible with yourself. That's where integrity begins. As we hear from yesterday's session, we have that I in our spirit for innovation and integrity. So that integrity, it also involves being honest with yourself. So that's it. You need to be honest with yourself, and then do the reflective and submit the assignments by today. If you have any questions, your freshmen are also available to help you. But for now, I want you guys to choose. Do you want to do the assignment now, like during this class, or you want us to chit chat, maybe play some games, and then you do your assignment later? What do you want?
I mean, you can do it now.
Okay, Armand said now, and then the others. Okay,
It's actually nicer to do it now, because if you want help, you can just speak up right now.
that's very true. So can you go to your Binos Maya and then download the PPT, and then you see these links. Or who is sharing screen? Can you just paste the links in the chat box? But I think for them to download the PPT is the best because they might want to check something. So guys, just go to Binos Maya and then download the PPT. You open the links, you start doing the assignment. And then I'll be also here and the other freshmen will be here. So when you are doing it, if you have a question, you just ask right away. Oh, I think it was assigned us like 2 weeks ago. It says I've completed the form. Yeah, part of this form was assigned before, but the reason why they bring it back is because many of you did not do it. So I'm very proud to hear that Michelle already done it. Thank you, Michelle. If you already complete it, then you are good. We just wait for others to do it.
You've done both assignments, right? The assignment 1, the one with the plans 2.
What, Arman?
There's 2 assignments, right? There's the one before this, the one with the plan thing.
Yeah, okay, this one is the English test, right? There's can you open the slide with the other one?
By the way, I just want to remind that at 3 p.m. there will be Kahoot.
Oh yeah. You already sent them the information about the Kahoot, right?
Yes.
So basically the Kahoot is asking questions about Binos. It's actually testing how good do you know Binos so far based on the sessions that you have attended. So the Kahoot will be at 1 p.m. Is 1 p.m. or 3 p.m.?
I forgot.
3 p.m. and it will be closed at 3:25.
So the room for Kahoot will be open at 3 p.m., closed at 3:25. And then this Kahoot, you are not joining any Zoom meeting. You are doing it individually. So later we'll send you the pin, the Kahoot pin. So you just enter Kahoot pin by yourself. You know how to use Kahoot, right, guys? Yes, okay. So Kahoot, you just go either application or online, kahoot.com, then it will ask you for a PIN and then for your name. Then you put your name there, your PIN, and then you play the game. So for you to be recognized easily, it's better you use your name format, like the name you are using right now in this Zoom meeting. Then you put your details and then you play the game. There are also cool prizes for Kahoot. So make sure you win. I would like someone from this class to win. I think they are going to pick, is it top 3 or top 5? Then they'll give prizes. And if you know Kahoot games, you must answer as fast as possible, then you get more points. I think we are done for today.